This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. School is back in session today at Meadowview Middle School in Sparta, where students will notice extra police officers on campus. This comes after online threats surfaced last night. Sparta police say their investigation found no credible threat, but the extra patrols are on campus just in case. Officers have confirmed a firearm shown in shared images was not real. Due to student privacy, they say limited details will be released. Anybody with safety concerns should call 911, Sparta Police, or alert school staff immediately. Today marks 24 years since Eau Claire's Angelina Wall was taken from her family. Her murder still unsolved. The 22-year-old was walking home from her job at McDonald's on Hastings Way when she disappeared. Her body was later found along Rural Highway J near Fall Creek. Today, Eau Claire County deputies renew their promise. They won't rest until Angelina's killer is found. If you have any information, even after all these years, call the Sheriff's Office or Crime Stoppers at the number on your screen. Wisconsin flags are flying at half-staff today, honoring former state senator George Patak, who died at age 75. Patak represented Racine and Milwaukee suburbs in 1994. He cast the key vote to fund what's now American Family Field, formerly Miller Park. He later worked in state government from 2013 to 2016. A major closure on Lacrosse Street could impact your commute. Eastbound lanes are shutting down today between 3rd and 7th Streets North for communication work. Here's an alternate route for you. Take 3rd Street south to Cass Street, then up to 7th to get around the closure. No word on how long the work will take. If you still have your Christmas tree up like me, La Crosse City Pickup continues through January 17th. Trees must be decoration and bag free. If you can't wait, you can drop yours off at Myrick Park's Gun Shelter lot weekdays between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m.
I am also a firm believer in keeping your tree up into January. It's never enough time to keep it up during the month of December, so mine's still up as well, and it's feeling like the holidays still out there with these temperatures actually getting a little bit closer to our normal highs for this time of year. Currently sitting in the teens, some of us getting into the low 20s out there as we get into the afternoon. Not really doing too much more warming up, getting up to about 23 degrees in La Crosse, 21 degrees in Eau Claire, and this is actually just a couple degrees below our normal highs. So while it is a little bit chilly out there, this is the coldest stretch of the year, so it's actually feeling like a typical January day out there. At least the sun is out. We finally have some sunshine out there now. It's not doing too much warming, but it's pretty skies out there other than the gloomy stuff that we were having for most of last week. Wind chills still making a bit of an impact on how it's going to feel, as those northerly winds are light but strong enough to make a slight impact on those wind chills, making it feel a little bit more like the teens out there. Now, as we head through the rest of the week, we're going to have this chilly start continue. We will be warming up though slightly as we go towards the end of the week, seeing scattered and light snow chances throughout most of the week, although it's looking like we're going to have a very quiet and calm week ahead of us. Some signs of a warmer weekend coming up. I'm going to put quotations over that because not all of us will see it as a huge warm up. I'll have more details coming up in a little bit.
All right, Nicole, we'll see you then. Thank you. Justin Trudeau says he plans to step down as Canada's Prime Minister and leader of the Liberal Party. Trudeau made that announcement today, just about an hour ago, saying he'll stay on until a replacement is chosen, while also asking the Governor General to prologue the Parliament until March 24th. This comes ahead of a general election later this year, which Trudeau was widely expected to lose. Trudeau has led the Liberal Party for 11 years and been Prime Minister for 9. He's facing crises, including Donald Trump's tariff threats, the resignation of key allies, and disastrous opinion polls. 4 years to the day after a violent mob of Trump supporters stormed the Capitol and interrupted Congress as lawmakers gathered to certify Joe Biden's presidential win, Congress is convening in a joint session, this time to certify Donald Trump's 2024 presidential election win. Natalie Brand reports from Washington, D.C.
Tight security around the U.S. Capitol serves as a reminder of what happened 4 years ago on January 6th. Then a mob of Trump supporters stormed the Capitol to try to stop the certification of Joe Biden's presidential election victory.
I hope that some of them might feel a ping from it if they see me.
Washington, D.C. police officer Daniel Hodges, who was beaten in a doorway during the riot, is attending today's session as a guest of Democratic Senator Adam Schiff.
It would be my honor to make it as uncomfortable as possible for the GOP members who try to whitewash that day and lie about what happened and pretend that we didn't save them.
Nearly 1,600 people have been charged for their roles in the January 6th attack, some carrying weapons like bear spray, knives, and flagpoles. Of those, 1,000 have pleaded guilty and 600 were charged with assaulting or resisting police. With President-elect Donald Trump set to take office in a few weeks, the federal election interference case against him has been dropped. On the eve of today's certification, supporters of January 6th defendants held their nightly vigil outside the Washington, D.C. jail.
It was not an insurrection. It was the people going to the Capitol to voice their opinion.
Trump has pledged pardons for the rioters, but he's yet to specify if it will be for all or just some. Critics warn that would undermine the criminal justice system and rule of law. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
While the outgoing U.S. Attorney in Washington, D.C. says the department continues to pursue cases against those facing charges related to January 6th, defendants have been asking judges to pause their cases or delay proceedings ahead of Trump's inauguration. Still to come on the news at noon, we'll take a trip to the weekend box office as Mufasa roars past Sonic. We'll show you which movie raced ahead to start the new year. And millions of retired teachers and first responders will soon see bigger Social Security checks, why some will get thousands in back pay.
Thinking of remodeling? Stop in and take advantage of the limitless possibilities with our local handcrafted cabinets. Talk to one of our experienced designers today. Buyer Cabinets, West Salem. Wishing you and your family a Happy New Year.
You come alive in the dead of winter and start work early on snow days because snowed in is not an option. The Kubota Snow lineup of compact tractors, RTVs, and versatile attachments are built to move, plow, blow, and thrive in the winter. So when the snow falls, you could rise to meet it.
Right now, receive 0% APR for 60 months and up to $2,300 off BX Series tractor packages. Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
Don't miss the Carpets to Go odds and ends sale going on now. Take advantage of huge savings in short rolls, remnants, ceramic, LVT, laminate, and vinyl. In-stock commercial carpet starting at $5 per yard. In-stock laminate flooring starting at $3.49 per square foot. Get 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit. Save big on whatever you want on your floor at Carpets to Go Inventory Odds and Ends Sale going on now.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
Thinking of remodeling? Stop in and take advantage of the limitless possibilities with our local handcrafted cabinets. Talk to one of our experienced designers today. Buyer Cabinets, West Salem. Wishing you and your family a Happy New Year.
Welcome back in your consumer news. If you worked as a teacher, firefighter, or in state or local government, you could soon see a bigger Social Security check. President Joe Biden just signed the Social Security Fairness Act today, increasing benefits for more than 2 million public sector retirees. The law removes restrictions that limited benefits for workers with public pensions and their families. Retirees will see an average monthly increase of $360 plus back pay from 2024. And Mufasa the Lion King and Sonic the Hedgehog 3 reigning supreme for the third week in a row to kick off the first weekend box office earnings of this new year. This time, the live-action Disney film roared to the top with close to $24 million domestically. Sonic 3 brought in more than $21 million to take second, and horror remake Nosferatu was third, earning just over $13 million. Krispy Kreme has a new crazy good collaboration with Pop-Tarts to kick off the new year. Today, the donut chain is launching 3 new flavors: Pop-Tarts Frosted Strawberry, Frosted Chocolatey Fudge, and Frosted Brown Sugar Cinnamon Donuts. Those look good. Those will be at participating locations. Coming up, why a trip to the hospital could do more harm than good for some nursing home residents with dementia. And first, we'll take a live look at what's happening on Wall Street. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Lori Robbie enjoys working at Park Bank because she thought bigger banks had lost touch with customers. Lori enjoys serving the community. Lori also enjoys growing hostas. So visit Lori at Park Bank in Holman to talk about your financial dreams and getting down and dirty with gardening.
At Ultra Federal Credit Union, we have a fair number of employees that travel quite a bit. Our employees' time is probably our most valuable asset at the credit union. Respecting their time is important, so convenience, getting in and out, ease of travel is probably our #1 priority, followed by the economics of it. We look at the La Crosse Regional Airport as being very convenient. You do not have the mileage expense, the parking expense, the additional hotel expense, the overnight travel, so that's why we consider coming out of here.
We're starting the new year with our biggest sale of the year at Interior Designs Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home. Free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year, going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
Park Bank is working in your best interest, and we have something interesting for you.
There's a lot of interest in our money market accounts at 2.42% APY.
Interested? Contact us at Park Bank, member FDIC.
You earn trust by making a commitment and sticking to it. By telling the heartwarming local stories with the same consistency and dedication as the difficult ones. And serving this community all day, every day. We work hard for this trust and love telling your local stories. Because we, like you, expect more. We are News 8 Now.
A new artificial intelligence tool could help warn doctors when their patients are at risk of suicide. A study tested an AI system that analyzes electronic health records and pinpoints patients at higher risk of death from suicide within 30 days. The system then prompts doctors to ask patients screening questions. The system flagged about 8% of patients for additional screening and support. Suicide remains a leading cause of death in the U.S. A new study finds nursing home residents with Alzheimer's or dementia face more unnecessary hospital visits than other patients. Researchers say these transfers often cause confusion and stress when care could be provided at home. The challenge is many patients with dementia struggle to express their treatment preferences. After a relatively slow start to respiratory virus season, the U.S. is kicking off 2025 with a surge in several illnesses: the flu, RSV, and COVID. Stephanie Stahl has the latest.
It's a new year, and we're starting 2025 with the same old respiratory viruses. 40 states, New York City and D.C., are reporting high or very high levels of flu activity, according to the latest CDC data. Emergency department visits for RSV and flu are very high and are increasing for COVID-19 from low levels nationally.
I thought it was a sinus infection. I had no idea.
Pam McLaughlin went to urgent care with postnasal drip and a strange burning sensation in her nose.
The doctor came. She said, "I'm shaking my head because you got a double whammy. You have COVID and the flu."
Doctors say some people have built up immunities from previous infections and vaccinations, which can make symptoms milder. But there's also a growing number of people with serious complications.
And over the last week, it started reflecting in our hospitalizations and admissions, where it starts to become challenging to our staff.
Dr. Martin Topiel with Virtua Health says RSV, another respiratory illness, is also spiking. All the contagious infections probably related to holiday gatherings when people are in close contact.
Do you expect this increase to continue now post-holidays?
Yeah, I think the next 3 to 4 weeks may be very difficult.
He says infections are being spread quickly by many people who don't realize they're contagious.
Be careful, the slightest thing, just go get tested. It's better to be safer than sorry.
And doctors say it's not too late. Vaccines are still available for COVID and flu for everyone, RSV for people at high risk. I'm Stephanie Stahl, CBS News, Philadelphia.
Norovirus, the nasty stomach bug, is also spreading. 91 outbreaks were reported early in December, according to the CDC. We will take a live look now at City Cam 8, and Nicole will be in next with a look at our forecast. The sun is shining. Nice.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
Winter is here. And with winter weather come accidents and mishaps. Whether you're on your way to work, walking the dog, or out on the trail, accidents can happen. At Bygoff and Rohde, we help you get the settlement you deserve to put your life back on track.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. The starting wage for laborers is up to $21 per hour with no experience necessary. We will train the right candidate. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
Benedictine Living Community can be a great resource for you. From skilled nursing, rehab, senior living apartments, it's hard to know what's right for you.
That's where I come in. My name is Lori. My goal is to help you find the best place that meets your needs and gives both you and your family peace of mind. Live how you want to live with as much help as you want.
Schedule a tour at blclacrosse.org.
I'd love it if you'd come see me at Benedictine Living Community, La Crosse.
When you're dealing with your own insurance company, you may think that they're on your side, but the truth is, they're not. They're only concerned about their bottom line. That's why you need to hire Bygoff and Rohde. We get results.
With a tankless system, you can have unlimited hot water whenever and for however long you need it. Upgrade to a tankless today and never be left without hot water again. Rely on Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Happy New Year from News 8 Now.
We have a very quiet week of weather ahead of us, which I'm sure nobody is going to complain about now that all the holidays are over. We kind of had a little bit of a hectic last few weeks in your personal lives maybe, so at least the weather will be a little bit quiet as we go into the rest of the first week of the new year. Right now we're looking at mostly light winds out there, but again, even these kind of winds are enough to make that slight impact on your wind chills out there. So our temperatures today are staying around the 20s, but again, like we saw earlier, those wind chills will stay more likely into the teens as we go into the evening. Winds will stick around into that light category, kind of dying down a little bit as we go into the overnight period. And then tomorrow, it's looking like they're going to stay more on the calmer side. So wind chill really isn't going to look like it's going to be that much of a factor as we go into the next couple days, which is good because we still have this cold, dry air staying around us for the first half of this week. But thankfully, we won't really have to be dealing with any outrageously cold wind chills out there. So it's really just going to feel like good old-fashioned January outside. As we look into tonight, we're seeing lows. Again, this is actually fairly close to our normal typical lows for this time of year. 11 in La Crosse, 7 degrees in Eau Claire when you're waking up in the morning. Typical chill, calm and quiet out there as you're waking up. And then tomorrow, very similar conditions that we saw today, although it might feel actually a tad bit warmer because we really won't be having those light winds out there. As we see 22 degrees in La Crosse, 21 in Eau Claire. Claire. So really that's going to be the theme for the first half of this week, kind of that typical January feel to the air. And then we have some slight chances for some flurries, although we're really not tracking much in terms of any measurable snowfall until we get later into the week. If we zoom in a little bit and look at our neck of the woods, we'll have some clouds starting to move in as we wake up in the morning tomorrow, although there is indication that we could be seeing some clearing and see the sun poking out again later in the afternoon. Otherwise, as we go into the Wednesday, it's going to be a very similar pattern, kind of waking up to some overcast, but hopefully we'll have the sun poking out in the afternoon. Otherwise, once we move into Thursday night and then especially into Friday afternoon, that's when we see a good chance to see some flurries. Now, this entire first half of the week, it wouldn't be totally outrageous if we saw a couple snowflakes flying around, but again, we're really not looking at any measurable or accumulating snowfall until we get into Thursday night going into Friday. Now, you'll see this is very light. You can barely even see it. It kind of starts to get its act together a little bit as it gets east of our area, so it's looking like areas closer to Milwaukee could have a stronger chance of picking up some snow. But again, as we head into Friday afternoon, our area has a decent chance to maybe see an inch, although still a lot of questions around this system. And then after that, it's looking like we could see some snow coming into the weekend as well. So really throughout the day, or excuse me, throughout the week, for the weekdays coming up, we're really not seeing much in terms of snow activity apart from that brief chance going into Friday afternoon. And then this weekend is really looking just a tad bit more promising, but still overall not a whole lot of snow in the forecast, not a whole lot of change in the temperatures, briefly warming up as we go into the weekend, actually getting a few degrees above average, 30 degrees on Saturday. That's a heat wave in January. And then as we head back towards next week, we could be falling a little bit closer to average again. So kind of a quiet, calm weather week, not too many concerns, especially after the holidays. It's nice to be able to sit back and just kind of enjoy the January cold.
Exactly, just the cold. Yeah, we missed out on so much snow this weekend.
We really dodged a bullet there.
We did, yeah. So we'll just enjoy our coldness for a little bit. Yeah. Thank you, Nicole. Coming up next, why Germans are launching Christmas trees through the air this week. We'll tell you why after the break.
Dreaming of a new ride? Apply today at driveultra.org and make your dream a reality. Hey, dogs can dream too. Ultra Federal Credit Union.
Everything is getting smarter. Good thing your Touchstone Energy Cooperative has the knowledge and expertise to help you make smarter work harder. Today, there are more ways than ever to make your world more energy efficient, and we can show you how. Take the next step to go electric and put the power of your co-op to work for you. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Out with the olds and in with the new at Wesco in Sparta. Grab amazing deals with discounts up to 50% off. Floor models, overstacks, and slightly blemished items must go. So incredible, even I can't believe the savings. Our team is ready to help you find the perfect piece for your home. Hurry, these deals won't last long. Head to Wesco in Sparta. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. And remember to tell them Peyton sent you.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients, like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us. It's our pleasure. Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
Looking for a new ride? At Ultra, we know some family members are pickier than others. Apply today at driveultra.org and find a ride that makes everyone happy. No payments for 90 days. Driver tested, puppy approved. Ultra Federal Credit Union.
First Warn Weather on News 8 Now. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
A quirky annual post-holidays event in Germany is celebrated the high-flying art of Christmas tree throwing. Take a look. The tree launching competition focuses on tree disciplines, distance, height, and slinging. The event is derived from a Scandinavian tradition called Knutfest. Right, well, good way to get rid of your tree and get a workout in, I guess. Stay with us. Nicole is back with the final check of the weather when we come back.
Hi, my name's Tom Hammes. I work for Maxwell Whitewater Conditioning. We want all of our customers to be as informed as possible, so we present an agenda at every call that we go to. We present this to the customer so the customer has some idea what to expect when we get there.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
Dreaming of a career but worried about time and cost? At CVTC, we make it easy. With low tuition costs and a wide variety of programs to choose from, we'll get you job ready in just 1 to 2 years. You'll graduate with minimal debt and find a career you love with competitive starting salaries. Dive into your future today with affordable, fast, and rewarding programs at CVTC. Visit cvtc.edu to learn more.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Water testing is one of the most important things that we do. And it's really important that we test the water coming into the house before the equipment and after the equipment to see what the equipment is doing and if it's doing the job that they are wanting it to do.
News 8 Now Sports.
Well, if you're in the need for a Monday afternoon pickup, I would definitely get a hot coffee. You know, I usually, even when it's this cold out, I think it's my age. People my age tend to always get that iced coffee. But today I'd definitely be trending more towards a hot coffee. I need to warm up.
It's cold. Good. Yeah, so cold. Stay warm out there. Thanks for joining us.